oh, it's on her butt. No.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you 2 stories that happened to me at school. 2 embarrassing stories. Oh my gosh, yo, I don't even know if I want to tell you the story. Like, it is so embarrassing. Like, they both are so embarrassing. Okay. Just the memories just coming back. Cringe. Okay, let's just get to the video. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the first story I'm going to tell you is the least embarrassing story. This is the least embarrassing story because this happened in kindergarten, you know, so it's not as embarrassing because it happened in kindergarten. It happens to everyone, probably. It most likely happens to everyone, but it's still like a core memory, so it's still embarrassing to me because everybody laughed at me. Like, I don't like being laughed at. Okay, so I was in kindergarten and I had to use the bathroom. Okay, right. So you know where this is going. I had to use the bathroom, and I go up to my teacher like, can I go to the bathroom? So I walk up to her, right, and I'm like, I have to use the bathroom, and she's like,
Hey, you sit at your desk first.
So I'm like, excuse me? So I was, but back then I didn't have the smart mouth I have now. So now, but back then, so I just go back to my desk. I'm a little upset, like, you know. So I just go to my seat, and I wasn't like in my desk, like in the table, like I was like you know how, okay, so the table says, say this is like a table, right? The table's right here, like, and then your legs are in the table. Like I was like outside of the table, like my legs were outside of the table. So she's like, can you turn? Then I was like, can I go now? And she was like,
can you turn around?
So I'm like, yo, I'm about to walk out in a second. So I turn around and I'm like, I turn around and I like turn my head like, can I go to the bathroom? So I'm like this. Put my feet out. I'm like, can I go to the bathroom now? And she's like,
can you raise your hand? So
I'm like, yo, I'm about to walk out now. So I'm like, I don't have to use the bathroom no more. Like, so, but that junk was like burning inside. Like that junk was like, it was right there. Like I had to go. So I raised my hand, and she took like, so say like when you like have to use the bathroom, like all the little bitty time, like it's worth it. Like it like. She waited like 5-10 seconds to call on my name. Like so I'm raising my hand, and she's like you're not doing nothing. Like, come on now, can you not have to use the bathroom? You're not doing anything. Look at me, like call on me. So I'm raising my hand. I'm like, and she just looking around, and then finally she was like, oh, Alexia. I'm like, she not serious. So I'm like, can I go to the bathroom now? And she's like, yeah, let me write you a pass. At this point, I'm like, I should just run out, right? So finally, she takes so freaking long. My name is already long. She takes so long, right? Alexia, bathroom. Like, it took her like a minute to write that. Like, it should be swoop. Like, she took so freaking long, and she wrote her signature. Like, the day, she was not playing the time. She was not playing with my bladder. She was like, you gotta use the bathroom. You gotta make me wipe your pass. You gonna wait. So I waited, right? Grab my pass, and I start running to the door to leave. As soon as I got to the door, y'all already know what happened. I stood there. I was like, and I was just looking like, dang, because I knew it came out like me, and I just stood there in class and peed like. Like that junk. And then everybody started laughing at me. And I'm like, my crush started laughing at me. Like all of my little boyfriends. I had like 10 boyfriends in kindergarten. They was laughing at me. And I'm like, dang, man. Now they think I'm peeing myself all the time. Now they think I can't control my bladder. Like, man. And then what made it worse was I had to every day after that I came back to school, and every time we have like you know when in kindergarten you go to like art and music, you have to go to a different class. So we go to like music or something, and she'll go to the teachers like,
yeah, so if she has to use the bathroom, make sure she goes because she has a bladder problem.
And I'm like, and I would be so upset, like, and she would be like holding me like, yeah, she hit this one right here, like, girl, why did you just call me out like that? Like, dang, like, It was kindergarten. I'm pretty sure a lot of you peed on yourself in kindergarten too. But this story right here, I don't know if a lot of people can relate, but I pooped on myself in school. Not in kindergarten. Not the poop. I pooped diarrhea on myself in middle school. Okay, so the story, so it starts off, I was in school, no, I was on the bus, and we was like halfway to school, and I threw up on the bus, so I was sick. I threw up on the bus, and when I got off the bus, like to school, I had to go straight to the nurse, and the nurse wasn't there yet, so like the nurse doesn't get there until like the bell rings or like class starts, I guess. So like then, so we got into like the bell, like everything. So I had to wait for breakfast to be over and then class start. So class started and I went to the nurse. Like I didn't even go to class. Like I stood right in front of the nurse. I was like, I went to the nurse and I was like, I threw up on the bus and told her the story. And then she's like, okay, let me take your temperature. She took my temperature and was like, okay, yeah, you're sick. You should call your mom. So I called my mom and she's like, at this time, my mom didn't have a car and I didn't have my key. So she like, if somebody come get you, how are you gonna get in the house? You don't have your key. So I'm like, oh my gosh. She's like, so you might as well just stay at school in the nurse office until it's time to go for you to go home. So I wait in the nurse office all freaking day, so sick. I go to sleep, wake back up, throw up, go back to sleep. And then this time, the nurse who it was like 2-3 nurses in the office. This nurse, it was like the first nurse who walked in the office, like that's the one I was talking to about it. So she left for lunch, and I had got up and I was sitting in a chair, and like cause like I got tired of laying down, like I don't want to be freaking getting bad sores or something. So I sat in the chair with a garbage so I could throw up, with the garbage in front of me, and I was like, oh, it's about to come, like I'm about to freaking throw up. So finally, I was like, it was just sitting in my chest for so long, and then finally it just comes up, and I threw up. Right? No, that's not the only thing that came out of me.
I pooped on myself.
I freaking pooped and threw up at the same time, and it wasn't like a little bit, like you know you shirting yourself. You know you like it wasn't like a little bit, it was like a lot, like I can't explain it, but like it was a lot, like to the point like it went through my underwear and like went across my whole butt, so it's like you can see it all on my whole butt, like when babies poop and then that stuff start coming out of their diapers, it was like that, but like waterier. So like as I threw up, like the poop came out at the same time. This is okay, this is kind of nasty, but okay, so it came out at the same time, and the nurse the other nurse who was there, she was actually like taking care of another student, and she stopped taking care of the student who was a high schooler. I think they were like in 12th grade, right? It was like 4 12th graders in the nurse at the time. Like seriously, like why are y'all not in class? Go to class, like why y'all had to be there at this time? Like why? Because of my life, right? So I okay, so my camera just died. But okay. Anyway, so the nurse comes to me and she's like, come to the nurse. And I knew I pooped on myself, and I'm like, no, I do not want to get up, right? So I'm like, please, nobody look. Like I knew everybody was gonna. I just threw up. Like everybody's gonna be staring at me. Like, but why? Like, come on now. But so everybody's like staring at me, and I get up, and somebody was like,
oh, what's on her butt?
no, I'm like, no, please, no. So I go and look. I'm like, please just be a little bit, please just be a little bit. I put on my pants, and it just took over, like my pant, like everything, like, and I'm like, why me? Why Alexia? Out of everybody in the world, me? Right here? This girl? Okay, I guess I'll deal with it. Right? So the nurse, that was freaking embarrassing, but the nurse comes in and she has these pants, because obviously I have to take off my pants. I can't walk around with shitty pants all day. I mean poopy pants all day. So so she hands me the pants and she's like, put these on. I grab them and I'm like, there's no underwear with these. I pooped on my pants, therefore I pooped on my underwear, correct? So don't underwear go before pants? Okay, so I guess they didn't have any underwear. She didn't give me underwear, so I'm like, I'm about to get an infection. Like, I'm already sick. I'm about to die. Like, come on now. So I grab a bunch of tissue and like I was smart. I'm like, who about to get an infection? You already sick. You're not about to get a vaginal infection. I don't no. So I grab a bunch of tissue and I stuff it in my pants. Like, nope, these pants will not touch my vagina today. So yeah, I just grabbed a bunch of tissue and then I had to wait all the way to the end of school to go home. And I was just so embarrassed. I didn't even want to go to school the next day. I mean, not the next day, but like when I got better, I didn't even want to go to school. It was just the worst. And I'm like, I hope I never see these people again. But that was so freaking embarrassing, guys. Like, I know. Anyways, comment down below. Please make me feel better about myself. Like, comment something more embarrassing than that. Like, comment down below if you have a worse thing, more embarrassing than pooping on yourself in middle school in front of high schoolers. Like, I pooped on myself like a little child. Like, come on now. Like, I don't belong in school. Like, you can't control your bowels. But yeah, comment down below either more stories, or if you think I should do a part 2 of 2 embarrassing stories. And make sure you subscribe if you think this is funny. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, because there obviously will be more funny videos. Like, go watch my last videos. And give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was funny. Like you like it. If you like it, duh. If you don't like it, don't hit the not like button. Just bye. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you follow all my social medias. They will be at the end of the video. You'll see them. And come back next week so you can see me again. Bye.